Okay, I'm going to try to talk about a subject that's not unanimous, and it's the fact that for clean sounds, solid state amps are the best. I'm going to try to prove it. I don't know how the sound's going to come out, but so these are my clean speakers. They sound the absolute best for cleans. And that's my Super Reverb. It's a special edition with Celestion's greenbacks G10, the 10-inch greenbacks. They're made in the UK. The first years they were made in the UK, now they're made in China. So I'm going to try to show how just a plain old Frontman, this is the late Frontman amps were just called FM, and DSP is just because it's got digital effects. But the clean, I love distortion and everything, but just for cleans, I'm gonna try to show how just the solid state sound on a cheap Fender Frontman completely destroys any clean sound a Super Reverb can emit. Okay, so I'm going to play both amps in these two speakers, and the difference is that solid states solid state amps have a much broader frequency response. The lows go much lower and the highs go much higher. So when you play through a good solid state amp, through really good speakers, the cleans, they bounce and they sparkle like nothing a tube amp can make. Okay, so I've been playing since 1992 and I've owned 74 tube amps. Okay, so I've been around the block. So now it's the Super Reverb going through this amp, going through those Celestion Silver Series. So the camera is not gonna move, and then I'll play the FM65 DSP's clean channel. So now I'm setting that camera there. It's not gonna move, and it's both gonna come out at these same speakers. So that's one thing many people compare amps. Both of their amps have different speakers. You see people comparing an old deluxe Reverb from the 60s with a speaker with tiny magnet, and then they're gonna compare with a brand new one with what they come with, the Jensen's C12K with a massive magnet. Of course they're gonna sound different. You gotta go through the same speakers. So these speakers, they are clean monsters. They're clean gladiators. They're twice as loud, efficient. There's no data available for them, but they're twice as efficient as the 10-inch greenbacks. Also, the wiring, it did look a little messy behind. That's because I rewired them to 2 ohms, because the Super Reverb is 2 ohms. And now the Celestion Silver Series with the Frontman.